Well, folks, it finally happened. I finally have my first NASA APOD. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Hunter from Outten Astrophotography. A little bit of a different setup, and I kind of look a little different too because I did end up getting a new camera here for the computer instead of that thing that looks like a Nokia phone. So I plan on doing some streaming now since I have a little bit more of a better setup to do, but that's not what this video is about. And yes, from the title that you see, I got my first NASA APOD for May 7th of 2026. Now, as of this recording, this is the day before, but by the time you see this, it will be on the NASA website today. So which one of my photos, or in fact video, became the NASA APOD for May 7th? Well, let's go check it out. So here we're looking at the NASA homepage here, nasa.gov, and to look for what these astronomy pictures of the day are usually down at the bottom of the screen here. So like today, image of the day, unlocking the mystery of X-ray dots. But luckily, we do have a little bit of, an incentive to kind of check ahead and get these links before. So what got me my first NASA APOD? Well, if you've been seeing, a lot of videos passing around of a certain loop of something happening in a galaxy, well, that ended up being the NASA APOD. So here it is for the first time in me doing astrophotography now for the past 6 years. I have been trying to get one of my photos as a NASA APOD, and finally to this day it has happened. Welcome to the astronomy picture of the day, May 7, 2026, of the supernova that I captured appearing in the galaxy of NGC 5907 is this video right here. You've seen from my shorts where I actually captured the supernova appearing at least, in real time from Earth. Now, granted, yes, it did take 50 million years for this light to finally reach Earth here. And, we're only now just seeing it. So the supernova occurred 50 million years ago. And now we're finally seeing it with our own eyes here from Earth. And I just happened to capture this as it was happening, which is really, really cool, at least from Earth standpoint. And this is what they chose from it. And you can look and say they titled this the supernova in a sideways spiral, because this is a spiral galaxy. This is located in the constellation of Draco. And you can see the video credit there, me, yours truly, and my buddy Caleb, who actually, point me in the direction of saying that, hey, you should probably check your data because there appears to be a supernova that appeared in the galaxy itself. And I did, and I happened to come across it. I filmed the entire first beginning portions of the supernova as it's happening. So this is the text that was provided a long time ago in a distant galaxy, which is kind of funny because we just had, Star Wars Day, May the 4th. A massive star was destroyed in a supernova explosion. The light in this event traveled for tens of millions of years and reached Earth last week as supernova 2026 KID. I have yet to have any more information from the national observatories over there in China. They did just get done with a extended holiday over their international Labor Day, which was from like the 1st to like the 5th. So they were off for a couple of days. So hopefully, by the time of this recording, I'll hear some new updated information in regards to what the data that they're using for this. The feature video shows a time lapse over 3 nights of the host galaxy 59 SV241 an edge-on spiral galaxy known as the splinter or the knife edge galaxy as the supernova appears and becomes brighter. The occasional streaks that you would see, passing through is satellites. Yeah, we've been having a ton of satellites now, and they continue to keep, bringing more and more. At its brightest, a supernova can outshine the sum of all the other stars in its galaxy. Supernova 2026 KID appears to be relatively dim because we are seeing it through the edge-on disk of the galaxy, which makes sense. There's a lot of, interstellar, things in the way, like several dust lanes, nebulas and stuff like that are in the way. So even it's still shining through that, it's pretty darn remarkable to say the least. Like I said, we're probably because we're seeing on the edge on disk. Such explosions typically happen once per century in a galaxy similar to the Milky Way, and their light can take months to fade away. The brightest supernova in recorded history was SN 1006. It was reported to be brighter than Venus, which Venus is a magnitude negative 4.5. So that's very, very impressive. And it was even visible during the daytime. So yeah, something I wouldn't have expected that they used, my video for the astronomy picture of the day, but it's really, really interesting science because it is extremely rare, and I think there's only been like probably less than I can count on my finger being able to capture a supernova as is appearing. So talk about like an extremely rare shot that this is, and it just happened to be at the right place at the right time, and it had continuous 3 straight nights of clear skies. And this didn't happen during the day, and it occurred during nighttime for me over here on the East Coast of the United States. So yeah, this is really, really cool. I mean, it's something that I've always, looked forward to, and it's kind of like a little bit of a bucket list item because growing up, I've always watched, the really, really cool, astronomy picture of the day when they were showing stuff from Hubble when I was growing up. Now we have stuff from James Webb, and even some amateur astrophotographers, get a chance to be featured on the NASA homepage. And yeah, and today is finally my day. That curse has been broken, and I couldn't be any more excited than this. So I got the magazine input. I now have the NASA APOD. Maybe I can squeeze in an Astrobin IOTD. That is still to be determined as of now. But yeah, I'm like, I'm over the world right now for something like this because it's just really cool to be able to capture something this rare and be able to have it featured on the NASA website now forever. I can go back to this at any time, just going to the date and be able to, relive the excitement here anytime that I feel like, I'm doing something right in my life. At least I think I am. But yeah, this is a super exciting thing. So please, today, if you have the time, go and check it out for yourself because it would mean the absolute world to me for something like this. And hopefully, further on down the line, it's not going to be my only APOD that I receive. Hopefully, there might be some many more down the line. I just have to find something that I would think is, deemed worthy enough for it. So, yeah, as you can see, I'm over the moon for this, and I feel like I'm kind of just rambling now. So, yeah, if you have the chance, go ahead, check it out on the NASA website today and tell me exactly, what you think, what I should go after next. I'm kind of running out of ideas on what to image. So if you have any, suggestions, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and watch out for more further content because we do have some more reviews that are going to be on the way, and we have some more imaging to do. So thank you as always. Clear skies, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.